We're getting ready to leave soon. Winston's here. Say hi. Bocelli's somewhere. Where are you? Oh, he's over there. Say hi. I don't know. It made me like a little nervous, but all I have to do is just go and lay down. I just have to sit there. So not a lot of effort on my part. I've never had surgery before. I've never been under anesthesia before. So maybe that's what's kind of psyching me out a little bit. I hope I don't throw up afterwards. I know some people can. I just imagine that would really hurt considering the burns that are going to be in my throat for the next 2 weeks. We'll see. I've heard that people can lose like 5 to 10 pounds with the surgery. So I decided to weigh myself, 149, smooth 149 weighing in. So we'll see where I'm at. I don't know, day 10, day 14 of this. Made it. Walking up. You ready? Yes. I'm ready. I was able to take some sneaky pre-op pictures before the surgery, and I had too much energy being just a silly little goose, but there was nothing silly after that anesthesia, though. The nurses gave me a popsicle that I could barely keep my head up to eat, child.
I feel so tired from the anesthesia, but it's done. They said it went well, and they said that I had really deep tonsils. They let me take a picture and a video of my tonsils after they had taken them out, though. That was really nice. I'm just really tired. I'm not in a lot of pain. They gave me a lot of pain medication. My throat does feel really thick, though. Like, I feel like I'm gonna swallow my uvula. It's thick. But I'm just gonna lay down when I get home. Just tired.
I missed one of the pain med taking. I missed taking my pain med by 15 minutes. I was fighting the air. I was punching my bed and my dresser. It hurt real bad. Took the medication. I feel better. It still does hurt to swallow. I have to eat something though because my stomach is screaming at me and I'm hungry. So I would give the pain like 6.5, 7 out of 10 right now. Yeah. And it's only supposed to get worse, so that makes me nervous. I feel like I'm gonna swallow my uvula. I feel like it's so enlarged. I feel like I'm gonna swallow it. And that makes me sad because I think I'd miss it if I swallowed it. It's day 2 and I just finished taking a shower. The pain is a lot better today. I will start the prednisone, which is the steroids today for the inflammation. So hopefully it just gets better. I know it's supposed to get worse days 4 to 7, but hopefully today and tomorrow it feels better. But for whatever reason, it doesn't hurt nearly as bad as it did yesterday. So that's good. And I'm talking. My throat does hurt though, and it feels very thick. And I looked back there, my uvula is so swollen. The scabs have started. It's like super big white patches. The scabs have started, so that's why it feels that way. All of my swallowing does take some effort though. Yay! I got baby toothbrushes to brush my teeth because it's hard to open up the mouth all the way for 0 to 2 years old. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here's my toothbrush. I keep having these coughing fits. They say they're normal, but my goodness, they are no fun. I've only been able to drink this much. It's day 3, and I know people have said that day 3 really sucks, but so far
So good for me. I don't think my scabs will be falling off today, so I don't think it'll hurt that much today. I looked as far as I could into my throat, and the scabs are really forming on this side. Not so much on this side, so I do still have some pain on this side, but I think it won't be until tomorrow or maybe 2-3 days until they fall off. So I'm anticipating the pain, but I'm happy the pain is not here today. First meal is at 5:13 p.m. It's just mashed potatoes blended up with some bone broth, and it's pretty soupy. Got my body armor drink right here, and I've had a matcha latte. This is what I've eaten today. I wasn't expecting to have pain in my tongue. On both sides, on the back, my tongue hurts more than anything, and it's spreading to my ears, and I hate that. These are all the drugs I have to take today. 9 a.m. It's prednisone. 10 a.m. Tylenol. 4 p.m. It feels like I have something stuck in my scab since last night, but it won't go away, so I can just feel it prickling the back of my throat. It's not comfortable, but it's also not extremely painful. It's just very annoying. New day, new hoodie. 5 p.m. 6 p.m. Celebrex. 10 p.m. It's Tylenol. 1 a.m. 4 a.m. I did have to wake up to take another medication at 6 a.m., but I was just too tired to turn on the camera and give me some grace. Okay, so I caved. I did what I had to do. I'm starving. I got Chipotle. Hopefully I can eat it. The pain, this is day 6. The pain is not really that bad. I feel like the scab on the left side is slowly starting to come off. I feel like because it's blocking my airway right now. But I am getting super hangry just eating soup and popsicles and scrambled eggs. I'm actually losing my mind. So this is for my mental sanity. This is for my mental health. I hope it doesn't come at a detriment to my physical health. We'll see. Small, tiny bites only. Guacamole. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Morale was getting really low there. I was getting real low. So I think I needed this. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat super slow. I've got my very icy cold body armor, low calorie, low sugar, electrolyte drink. It's actually pretty good. I feel like sometimes the cold stuff hurts more than room temperature stuff. It hurts my ears. At this pace, this is gonna take me hours to eat, but that's okay. I think it'll be worth it. I hope my doctor isn't seeing this. He said soft foods only for 2 weeks. But I don't think you know what that does to a person. It's day 7 and I have my dogs back from boarding. Yeah. I let them go to boarding because I figured it'd be too much to take care of them because they can be pretty high energy and require lots of walks and play and all of that while I was healing. But it's day 7 and I feel better now. I'm not really in any pain. I'm in discomfort for whatever reason. My throat scabs, I feel them at the bottom, the base of my throat. It doesn't hurt to talk, but it almost feels like I'm suffocating a little bit. They're thick and they're rubbing in there, and so it's making me a little what's the word, easily winded. Today is the most exercise I've done since having them back for 2 hours, and I'm already tired, so there's that. But I feel like they're choking me. My scabs are choking me a little bit, so obviously
I'm not trying to be exaggerative, but I'm alive, I'm standing, I'm well, but they feel very uncomfortable. I feel like this entire vlog, I'm just wearing the same outfit. And I feel that way because it's true. This is my go-to outfit for the past 8 days. Day 8, I went to Costco and I got myself a Costco pizza. And it wasn't that good. And it's weird because some of the foods I've been eating haven't been that good, but apparently your taste buds can change because of the surgery. It's supposed to be temporary. It should go back in a couple weeks, but not everything, but quite a few things that I've been enjoying taste bitter and I don't like it, but I've already spent the money on it, so I eat it. Very disappointing. Very disappointing, especially when I don't want to eat applesauce anymore. Oh my goodness. Fighting for my life. But I did get some bananas, and I did get, look at that, y'all, pie. I'm not gonna eat the crust would be too hard. I'm gonna eat the filling, and hopefully the pie filling doesn't taste bad to me too. I hope not. Scab update, they're still there. I still feel like they're choking me. On the right side, I feel like I swallowed some. The left side, still going strong. I hate it. It feels like there's some sort of like foreign object in my throat. Oh my gosh, it's the worst. Okay, I'm done complaining now. Bye. So I did, in fact, eat an entire pie filling. I have no shame about it. Ate this entire thing today, and it was very soothing on the throat from Sprouts, the pumpkin pie, if you're wondering. Putting you on game. Day 12, the only day that I am looking decent in this video. I feel so much better now. The scabs are still here. Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. However, they're slowly going away, and they don't feel like they're restricting my airway nearly as much. So I'm off almost all of the pain medication. I still get kind of like tiny little twinges in my throat, but it's nothing that I can't shoulder because I'm a survivor. I don't like being on all those drugs anyways, so feeling better. Overall, I would say the thing that helped me the most was the humidifier, drinking my little Gatorade drinks. The first day I had a cold compress. After that, I didn't really need it. I just felt like it was just too much. The biggest thing that shocked me though was how bad my ears hurt throughout the entire time. And so the best thing for that was having like a little, what's it called? The heater thing. What's it called? Having a heating pad. Oh my gosh, English. A heating pad, and then wrapping that around my head. And that was the best thing I could have done. And the thing that shocked me the most about this though, that I wasn't expecting, was my taste buds switching. Like, I was not expecting pizza and like regular things that I like to eat to have like a bitter taste now. I'm really hoping that my taste buds go back soon, expeditiously actually. I will be happier when I can eat spicy food again. I'll be happier when the scabs are completely gone and I can go to the gym again. It's been 2 weeks, over almost 2 weeks, and I have not been to the gym. I'm fighting for my life. And I thought I was gonna lose weight. I don't think I will. I ate like a demon, throughout this, mainly because it was just like milkshake, popsicle, pie filling. I was going crazy. Cheese soup. Girl, you never had cheese soup in your life. The amount of dairy I crammed down this hole was ungodly. Yeah. That said, I still will check my weight and see if it changed at all. Because for funsies, I went from 149 to 146.8, so a couple pounds down. Overall, I'm happy to not have any more tonsil issues. This recovery process was kind of rough, but I think it'll be worth it in the end, especially since I won't be having health insurance anytime soon. So who can afford going to urgent care every other week because I have tonsillitis? Not me. All right, I digress. That's pretty much all I had to say. If you have any questions about my tonsillitis / tonsillectomy journey, you let me know, leave a comment. I'd be happy to chat about it. And much love always. I will see you when I see you. Bye.